Hey, good morning YouTube community. My name is Chris and I'm coming to you from the dinette of my family's brand new recreational vehicle parked in our driveway here in Pike Road, Alabama. It's the morning after our very first camping trip and I just wanted to sit down, take some time to introduce our channel, talk a little bit about why it is we're going to be uploading this content to YouTube, what it is we hope to achieve from our experiences with our recreational vehicle, and what led to the purchase of that vehicle. We found very early on in the pandemic that the restrictions that social distancing and school closure and business closure impose on young children can be difficult. So at the point that my wife came to me with the idea to purchase the RV, it seemed only natural to get outside, be more active, experience life in ways that we can't currently. Also, our children's grandparents live far away. My parents in Tennessee and my wife's parents in Louisiana, both significant drives from here. Sharing these experiences online and on YouTube seemed a good way for our families to be involved in our life in ways they simply can't right now. Say hi to the camera.
Okay.
Did you have fun on our first camping trip?
Yeah.
You did? Do you think your sister had fun?
Yeah.
I think she did. Do you think your mama had fun?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for checking us out, guys. This is our channel. We're calling it Adventuring Out, and we hope you enjoy our adventures as much as we do. All right, so we've just finished our paperwork and gone over how to tow the travel trailer. We got it set up on the Tahoe there. There it is, the Jayco X-213. Excited to get it home. A little nervous for that first trip down the highway with it, but we're gonna go slow. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait to get out in this thing, get the family camping, have some fun, make some memories. All right, so I'm back on the road after having left Dunlap Family RV of Ringgold, Georgia. And the process there was pretty quick, actually. I had most of my paperwork filled out from last night and just had to sit down with the financier. Got that portion done in about 15 minutes and then did about a 45-minute walkthrough with the service department manager. Really nice, informative guy. In fact, I got more information than I know what to do with. I should have been taking notes. There's so much that goes into owning something like this, and I don't want to take any of it lightly. And this being a luxury item, you know, it's not something that I think that maybe some people pay attention to as often as they do their home or their primary vehicle. It was kind of poignant to have to walk through the service department at Dunlap where 2 or 3 RVs were being essentially dismantled to be repaired because of various things that had gone wrong with them. So, you know, kind of eye-opening. Doing my due diligence to make sure our investment lasts as long as it possibly can. The tow in the Tahoe here is pretty smooth. I went earlier in the week and secured our parking spot for it. It's at a storage unit facility in and around Montgomery where we live, and the rate is $40 a month for the spot, which was the lowest rate I could find. Now it's uncovered, it's not a glamorous spot, but it is gated, there's security, it's clean, it's not going to be sitting under a bunch of trees or anything like that. So for 40 bucks, you know, I don't think that you can beat that. It is a little further from home than some of the other spots, but like I say, we're saving a ton of money, and you know, we're only going to be grabbing it every so often. So we'll see how well that works out for us.
He successfully backed it in to that spot, and that was difficult because he had to come in from this way and park it straight in between these freaking tiny poles, just like that, but over here in the corner. Did it, no problem. But when we went through the toll bridge, he hit the toll bridge and popped the light off. But that's all right. Thumbs up, Papa.
Just off the FedEx truck, the Clam Quickset 6-sided shelter. I watched one video on how to set it up on YouTube about a week ago when I bought it. Just got here today. Took it out of the box. I had it set up in about a minute. So it's true to the advertisement, to the guarantee. It sets up very quickly. Got it set up already on the inside with a picnic table, a couple of dining chairs, and Noah sitting here in one of the Coleman camp chairs. Don't make that face, give me a smile. Lots of space for the kids to get out of the sun. Sit here and eat. All right, it's one of the first big pieces purchased and here, and it's going to work just fine for us. It's real compact in the carry bag. It's smaller than a set of golf clubs. No complaints from the little monster man right there. Hey, what do you think, Noah? Nothing? Do you like it? I do too, bud. I've just pulled into the storage unit facility where we're keeping the camper. Got it here in a little row with a few others and a trailer. Good little spot, 40 bucks a month, not bad at all. I've not come out here since we dropped the thing off, so we're just getting it hooked back up again for the second time, doing it on my Tahoe this go around, and gonna take it home, park it in the driveway, and start getting it outfitted on the inside for our first trip. So hopefully I'll be able to get it hooked up here without any issue. So Brooke has challenged me to put this thing up in under a minute, which is not going to happen. I probably exaggerated to her how easily I got it up the first time, but it's going to be close. So we're going to set up the Clam screen house just right out of the bag, and this is really honestly the second time I've ever set it up, so let's see how long it takes. Not exactly sure how long that was, but that's pretty fast. And I didn't do it, like I say, I didn't do the panels in order like I did the first go around, which you obviously have to do to keep it from falling in on itself, but again, pretty fast. Okay, so real quick while I've got the Clam Shelter out, I wanted to talk about this Yeti Lowlands blanket. This thing I was planning on setting up on the inside of the screen house here, and I think that it'd be really nice for the kids, you know, to have this to lie on. But this thing is super rugged. It's water repellent. It's supposed to be able to just shake off dust, dirt, even pet hair, and it's machine washable. So I thought this was kind of the perfect option. Even with a couple of camp chairs in here, it sits nicely, covers a lot of ground area, and you can still walk around it. Not so big. Yeah, very nice. You know, rocky dirt surfaces. That's where the Yeti Lowlands blanket's going to come in handy. Okay, so another thing I wanted to do while I had the screen tent out was talk about the tie-down options that we had gone with to secure it to the ground in instances where we had, you know, blowing wind and weather and rain and things like that. I opted to go with this Mountain Safety Research tent stake hammer, as well as their groundhog stakes. You can get both of these on Amazon, and they're a little bit more expensive than Kelty or maybe your average tent stakes, but I think they're worth it ultimately. I've got one side tied down over here I'm gonna do the same thing real quick here and then another in the back, and I think that for the amount of wind that's out today, 3 stakes is plenty. Let's go ahead and put another one in. I'm just gonna come a few feet off the side of the screen tent here. MSR says to take the groundhog stake in at about a 10-degree angle. And I just take it 3/4 of the way in. And then I found the best way to connect it was with just a really simple sliding uni knot. It's really fast to tie, it's very secure, and you can add or take tension off the line really simply as you need to. And then we've got a really tight, secure connection to the screen tent there. Get another one put on the back and it's not going to go anywhere. So that's the Mountain Safety Research tent stake hammer and the Mountain Safety Research groundhog stakes, and great combo for holding the Clam screenhouse down. It's not going anywhere. I've had the Jayco sitting out here in the driveway at the house for about a day now. I just wanted to be putting her through her paces and familiarize myself with all the connections, tank systems, make sure I was comfortable leveling and chalking the trailer. This is actually the second time we've had it at the house since we've owned it, and I just really wanted to get in some good practice before we went on that initial camping trip, which we are doing tomorrow around lunch. We're going to drive about 20 miles down the road. We're going to stay real close to home. We do have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old traveling with us, and in case disaster strikes, we don't want to be too far from a Walmart or too far from our driveway if it comes to that. So I had an electrician come out and install a 30 amp RV Connect. So we have power off the side of the house and can run all the systems, the air conditioning. Got the 0G hose. So I got in here last night and really cleaned it out pretty good for our initial trip. Got the 2 bunks there. The bathroom right when you walk in. Kitchen area. The dinette. Seating area. And the master suite. It's a very nice setup in the Jayco X-213, and we are ready to get out in it.